Phew, I forgot to turn the mic on. Hey guys, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Watching something with the kid out and I wasn't done. And, you know, it is what it is. So I had the hardest time coming up with something to do today. Really. Like, what? None of my in the middle stuff was anything I wanted to do. And any of the things I came up with, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Anything I came up with, um, I didn't have all the stuff here. So, welcome to a new open case. It's the magic. That's what we're deciding on anyway. I'm going to move a camera. We are down a camera because even though I had it plugged in and it says it's 25%, it doesn't stay on. So we're going to let it push and charge and see if I can get that to start later. But it is the pressing section, and we're probably going to do more cutting anyway. All right, that's one of my future projects. I found some software I like, and I am going to start um, maybe doing some patterns. I just did the beginning sewing one because I had to, because I had put it on the books, and which meant I needed to have pattern. Nothing like a deadline, right? So I've had this for years. This is from Christina Camelli. This was from Etsy, and I now see it in more of a printed, can get it through stores now, not me. So yay for her. Congratulations. I have been wanting to make this, but I didn't know what was going to be perfect for it. I still don't know if this is perfect, but I put way too much thought into this. So I'm going to just do it. So I'm going to pull fabrics over. I don't think I'm going to need the iron. Let's pop this out of the way, and that'll move over as we get. So I'm going to get your opinion on background. And as you can see, it's not shown very much. It's just in the negative space. I have been needing to know what to do with this. This is Robert Kaufman. This is their Venice line, and there's a bluer one, but this one's golder. Which, strangely, yellow isn't my favorite color, yet I liked it better than the blue because it made these other colors pop. So, hey guys, how's it going? Hey Sally. All right, so this is going to be my main. So I'm going to put that where this lime green is, down the center so we can see the whole thing. And then each side spreads out the same. I'm guessing you could do that differently. Oh God, I just monkey-headed this. If you had something that ombre, you could cut it and leave it in order. That might be cool too, if you're looking for something to do. What an ombre. So I'm gonna get some opinions. So we're going to, I got them all on the pressing mat here. So I've got a gold, which it's a dot. I like dots. I don't know if it feels like it's the same art style. And I hemmed and hawed over it and decided I was putting too much brain power into that. So then I have a teal. And this is the one I settled on for this funky color. I had another one that was a little bit lighter, but I liked how this pulled the yellow. I'm a fan of lime green, but I didn't pick one that was super acidy. But there's lime green in here. Where did I say that? Right there. That's all lime green right in here. So that gave me my excuse. Whoops. Let's roll that back. Gee, Jamie, don't be so anal about it. And I cannot decide between this purple or this purple. Let me move them in a little bit. So this is I think this is also a Robert Kaufman. Yeah, it's that little tiny baby's breath. And this is Moda. They're marbles with a scroll in it. They're both roughly the same color. This is going to mimic this. I wanted it to have a print, but really I needed a redder purple. But we're using stuff out of my stash. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to need to pick that. So for the moment, we're going to set this one here. It was the second choice. Okay, now background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, 6. I have a feeling this will be a couch blanket in my living room, and we're going to redo one of the walls to be purple. So I wanted to pull purple. So I have a grunge. I think it's eggplant. I can't swear by that. And then I have this unusual batik. Oh, good. It does show. It has bluish streaks in it. It's kind of different. If I had a super dark navy blue, I'd probably put that in there. Hi, welcome to well, my shit show. But this is what is it? Magic Carpet Files. This is a new case we're working on. We are just reviewing the evidence. So this is our pattern. And I'm gonna have to figure out which background. How about we cut that later? And then we'll have to, don't I have even this blue? I don't know. Would that contrast with this? Would it be better to do the purple or this one? Shit, I don't know. All right. Well, we're gonna take this away for now. Anyway, I am going to see what the percent. Whoops, that didn't work. Oh, I was gonna see what the percentage of my thing was so we could have the other camera. 31%. Well, it is going up. All right, so we'll let that continue. Sally, you're the only one here. Do you have an opinion on the purple? Does one read redder? That one might read redder than the others. Than this one, I mean. I want a little print. Is that too busy? No. Better though? Huh. Okay. Well, we're going to do the same thing with this as we did with the background. So I'm going to set that aside. You should see it over here. I tore through patterns today. We're going to pick both of the purples out because we're not positive. I'm not positive. I like this we shit. Nope, it's me. It's all me. It's me, me, me. It's all about me. All right. Okay, it's going up. We'll try, but I don't know how much pressing we're gonna do anyway. Let's start with this baby because it's full cuts. And yeah, I know you get to hang out with me while I cut too, but you just love my sparkling personality, don't you? I like the purple. I like the purple. Keeps it sort of lively. Purple background, you mean, Sally? Because I still don't know what I'm doing with the purple in the middle of it. All right, how is this set up? A is the center, so this is Venice. I guess we do got to figure out the order though. What should, let's do this. And let's grab one of the purples in here. Hey, Katie, do you have an opinion? You came in late. So I'm going to put both of these purples here because I can't decide. And we're going to just roll this to a little bit different section. We have to pick what order they go in. Okay, gotcha. I hear you. So it can ombre. I'm not going to worry about ombre. I'm just going to put it in the order that feels right. In what order? What do we think looks best right up against this? Hmm. Okay. What's the weather like where you're at, Katie? Swirly purple? Okay. This one? What about you, Katie? Do you have an opinion? Okay. Let's move this one. What? I'm trying to decide which of these purples I'm going to put inside this. Um, I asked what the weather was like how's the weather where you're at because you're so much further than we are. But then I was trying to decide which purple. I like the purple on the far right. So you like this one? That's funny, you guys are polar opposites on that. We're having holy crap. Really? So you might lose power even, right? I think now we're in a what order? What goes right up against this? Maybe I should put one on either side. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on. Yeah, I know. You'll eventually learn to deal with me. We're going to fold these so we can see all of them but the purple. If baby purple's the answer. And you never lose power? I haven't in a long time. Oops, let me bring that up further. Okay. Oh, that's funny. That little black wiggly thing in the up corner is the lens cap. That's funny. Never noticed that before. You've used the yellow too. Only time we have if we are doing something. Okay. Well, I'm using the yellow. I have to have 6 fabrics, and this beautiful one's going to be the center. I just need to figure out the order. Okay, so I think that's, I think what pops it? Maybe the purple has to be the first one, right? That's how we're doing it, evidently. Hey, we got a couple more people. Welcome in. We're working on the magic carpet inquiry. I am reviewing the evidence here and figuring out how to get it in order. I like this one, and this one. This is in there, but I don't think it would look. I don't think either of the yellowy base ones would be great right up against it. Which does that mean this is out of the running? I guess I gotta look at the screen because it gives a different perspective. Um, am I running a duel? No. What is that? What do you mean by that? I'm missing something. This is in the realm of shit I don't know, I'm guessing. Um, no, it's just me. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. Um, I guess we have to pick one. So let's do tail, maybe. First, I have to make a decision. You guys are not going to hang out for an hour while I figure that out. And then what looks best up against the teal? Let's do green after that. Um, Purple, yellow, and whatever we're calling that. That's a different project. That's another kid beginning class. I gotta figure out. How's that look? Let's because the yellow base. I just kind of want to see. Hmm. We have opinions on that? Because that's close. This is what we're doing again. So it would go teal, teal, yellow, purple, green, and what is this? I don't even know what that is. I've been running a quilt shop for 14 years, and I don't know what you call that. All right, so look good? These look good here or the other way? But I'm pretty sure the first one is teal, and the last one is, we got to call it something. Um, Cranberry? Um, I don't know what to call that. So let's put green. Let's leave it in this order. Purple, yellow. Wait a minute. Teal, yellow, purple, green, and what's fabric next? Oh, the background. That's got it. All right, so teal. Can't do anything right. Yellow, purple, green, berry. It's some berry compote, something. Fire? Maybe. Good as shown. Good. That's what I wrote down. Because what we're doing. All right. So we can put the other purple away, and then we can put that black batik away too. Let's just, I'll do that later, but I'm setting them off to the side. Nope, nope. Tablet's trying to open up all kinds of shit. All right, so now that we got that figured out, let's just stack these off to the side because we are not cutting that yet. We're going to cut the main one. And fire. I like it. It's got all the colors. Embers? No, fire works better. All right, we're going to call it fire. Good one, Katie. Thanks. Because I didn't know what to call it. Okie Oh, fabric A, the center, 5/8 of a yard. Yeah. And seam allowances. Fabric A. Here we go. 2 strips, 9.5 inches wide by width of fabric. I don't have a shit ton of space here, so we're gonna have fun with this. I seriously didn't know what I was gonna sew until about 5. I like was finishing picking my colors and had to go feed the dogs. So there wasn't really time for any pre-cutting. So we are gonna fold our fabric in half so that we have more space, of course. Of course. Let's get this. We're gonna have to. Here's a good example of what it would be like to sew in your trailer because of the space. Okay. And 9.5. So here's one of these tricks that I learned. I don't know if any of you've seen this. because of small space and I don't have a ruler that's 9.5, I'm going to measure 9.5, put a straight edge here because that's the line, but I'm right-handed, so then I'll butt that up against it. Oops, and I had a window pop up. There. I said two, right? Yeah, there's one. And I always end up doing it the wrong way. 9.5. How is it that you never lose power? Sally, have you ever heard of that? What the hell? How do they prevent that? Is shit all underground then? Okay. Bought this fabric when I was on a retreat, and they are precious and too far in between because I was looking all day for that yesterday. I've even stood right freaking here. Makes me mad. Anyway, this was in Eugene, Oregon, down at Lindy's. It is Thumb Bunny, I think is the name of the shop, and the retreat center. I can't remember top of my head. Oh, you personally, you mean? So it's not like the whole area. Oh, wait a minute, that was Sally. Um, some of it is, some of it isn't. Oh, just have tough power lines. Yeah, well, maybe they should think about putting some of those power lines in other areas. I mean, Michigan gets hit hard. I wonder if Canada uses anything like that. I haven't had anybody watching from Canada to find out. Um, I'm going to try the camera thing. You're gonna get to see weird. Okay, it's working. All right, so we're gonna come back to that while I slide that into the fray, into that holder. Come on, I'm trailing this heavy. Oh, sorry, machine. Sorry. Okay, ha 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 ha. Oh, and you can see Daisy and all my mess. Look there. See, I was looking at all kinds of things. This was one of the other ones. I want to do this one is my project. All right, I just turned that on so I could get this crease out of here. Every time, I know that people lose power all the time. That's why I was just shocked when you said that. Huh, okie dokie. All right. Okay, that's not hot yet. What are we gonna do? We're gonna subcut 5 squares, 9.5, and 2 rectangles, 9.5 by 6.5. Note for directional fabric. Nah. That one's got the big crease. This one does not, so we're going to go ahead and cut this one. Wow. The iron heats up because I didn't think I needed it. I didn't think about the creases. I don't know if you can get this still on digital download on Etsy, but you might be able to. That's quite a big move there, Katie. Culture shock, isn't it? Florida to Greenland. Okay, two. How many do we need? Okay, there for a minute. I'm like, why did you have me cut 2 of these strips? I can get them all out of one. No, I can't. No, I can't. Oops, pointers hanging out. in weird spots. Okay. All right. How are we doing heat-wise over here? Not blinking anymore, so it should be done. There's 4. This is gonna be pretty. Um, yeah, it's still going. Daisy got a bath today. Now she's in a pretty purple shirt over there. What was the temperature in Florida in January and February? It's still like it doesn't get really low. It doesn't get in the 30s, does it? I don't think it. Who knows? My perception could be all. Oops, I moved here. So I'll have to show you. I got my design wall. I am so damn happy. Really? Wow. I guess I don't know shit. Oh wait. Wait. I need 5, so I'm going to open this and just cut 1. That'll save me some fabric. I hate it when I forget. Oh shoot, I gotta get a hold of Nanette. Got her pattern in. Okay, number 5. Okay, now we need 6.5. This is 6.5. It's just really big, so it's a 24, so it's gonna hang way off the table. 1, 6.5, and let's go back to this side. Yeah, but some people say global warming isn't a thing. And yet, glaciers are melting. Even your weather's changing. Whatever. Can't fix stupid. Not even with duct tape. Okay, we're going to set that iron over there so that we get that little crease out. Fabric B, we decided is teal. Well, this will be quick to cut out. I don't know that we will actually start sewing today. So sorry about that. But it's okay to hang out, right? To see all the grunt work. What the? I got all this random shit. I have pics of our ice cap down here that is about 2 hours away from Jeff. Oh, is it horrible? The amount that has shrunk? That stuff kind of just makes me sick because I feel like there's nothing we, you and I, can do about it. And the people that can do something about it, I feel are too stupid to realize that something needs to be done. Just like, did you ever see Ian Somerhalder's he did a thing about earth and soil and water, ground something. Ah, shit, can't remember. I will see if I can figure that out while we're hanging out. But back 5 years ago or so, when I watched this, it basically said 5 to 7 more years of tilling the soil and doing it in that manner, and we won't have soil. We'll only have dirt, and dirt cannot grow things. Soil can. And there's some really easy, I mean, there's doable things. I don't know that it's easy, but there's doable things to help with that. And I don't know that people are caring. Three 6.5 inch strips. Okay, I might be done with that for a little bit. Let's do this one. I mean, and other things too, not just that, but we keep building and building, and then they want to know why there's cougars in town and bears and slow the fuck down. Go up. Here's another one. People from other countries look at how much lawn we have and that we have all this beautiful dirt, earth, soil, whatever, and we use it to be pretty and not use it to grow something to sustain us. I don't know what I would grow, but all right, we're gonna set that someplace else. Okay, this one's gonna need to be pressed. Okay, I don't know that I'm gonna need that again because now we're doing 6.5 inch bits. We're constantly repeating them. We've got to do something, and then I mean that's huge and that's important, and then we've got women's rights disappearing again, and people being scooped off the street, and then it doesn't seem as important as those things. But if I mean, we still need the planet. Yeah, that's it. That's as far as I'm getting into politics. 'Cause I don't do politics. I think every person needs to learn how to grow their own food. Yeah, when COVID hit, all I could picture is barter system coming back, people growing, people. I grow corn, so I'll trade corn for your strawberry jelly, whatever, that sort of thing. Been nice. We do have a greenhouse. We have managed to grow. What have we managed to grow? Some squashes, and my husband got this really weird cucumber. It's not a normal cucumber, and it is. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong thing. It's orangey on the outside and kind of barky like. And they grow to be about that big around. And I've had one that big. My mom always had a garden, even when we. Yep, 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 yep. I'm all for it. Okay, I need all kinds of shit. All right, what are we doing? We are making 12. Oh, well, let's do that same little trick, shall we? We're gonna do because now I have to do six because these strips are 6.5, and I need 6.5 by 9. Did that cut straight? No. All right, so let's. I cut it twice, and it's still not long enough. Oh, wait a minute. How am I doing this left-handed? That's not cool. Let's make that straight again, because that I can do some things left-handed. Let's not trust that. Fuck that. Is that what it is? It's the weirdest thing. They taste just like cucumbers. They're hardier though, so like when I put them in my water, they they don't break down as fast. And I tell you, one little bit thicker chunk, and you cut it into like pie wedges and throw it in your water, and it lasts all damn day. All right, what do we got? One, because I stacked them two or six. So there's six. Oh, we just need one more like that. I can do. I'll get done. I kept thinking you did something wrong growing them. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's a cucumber. I'm like, not any cucumber I have freaking seen before. It was, it was kind of funny. Okay, what else did we get? You know, I don't think we did it this year, but other years we've had onions, so I'm not real sure why we didn't have onions. Because we go through them a lot. Okay, we're gonna put that there. I still think we're off some. We're going to square those up because I probably stacked too much shit together. And it shifted. Square up a couple of those. Damn, I got too many rulers. I feel crazy. We want this side. We got the fuck's sake. Wow. Nope, I had it on the correct end. Where were the others are? We're gonna have to view those. This will make the 12 that we need. Nope, I'm gonna do it just two at a time. Because I done bad enough, right? We're gonna have to pick another Harry Potter character to paper piece so I can pull fabrics for that and have it ready for one of those days when I don't know what to do. We can just grab them. This is okay. This totally looks like I don't know how to cut fabric. What the hell? Is it just a little bit stretchy or something? It is older. Okay. All right. If it's off a hair, you know, it's gonna all end up in the seams, right? Oh, do we need anything else? I'm all ready to go on to the next one. Two strips, 3.5 inches. Where did I put all my cat feet? Oh, staying organized sucks. All right. Let's press that edge. So it'll fold for me. Well, I finally picked wallpaper for my bedroom, and all the paint chips that I had that I was trying to pick from didn't work. They were too blue. It's going to be a dusty aqua-y something. I don't even know how to describe that. We're going to line this up on a straight edge, being as I did such a shit job last time. he keeps trying to grow watermelons, and I think that's just a lost cause. I just don't think we've got the right weather for it. And 3.5. Hey, Miss Daisy. One and did you notice I did get my contacts? He's ordering one more contact for my left eye, and we're gonna see how it works. See which is better for distance. Because I got two different lenses, one for a close up, one for a far away. And most of the time I don't notice. But it sucks when I do notice. There's a few of you that have joined. If you are just lurking, that is totally cool. But this is what we're working on. Hope you're having a good evening. Don't forget to hit that like and share and bell and all those fun things so that you can know when you can come listen to me again. You know, that's another thing my kid and I were talking about today. We doom scroll, right? I mean, pretty much all of us do it. But I don't know about you. Until I started doing this, I never thought to um, give the heart or give the thumbs up. And I don't do it for everybody. So my rule of thumb is, and you can take it if you'd like, I'll tell you that for me to show up on your For You or be suggested, we need those hearts and likes, thumbs up and follows and shit. But if I'm scrolling and I've paused long enough to watch the whole video, what do you want this piece for? Then I give it a heart or a thumbs up because they did their job. They want a 22-inch piece. Oh, they're going to stripe them. Okay. Don't question the process. Yes. Oh, well, that's why we did it that way. Anyway, and I still catch myself scrolling past, and then I'll roll back up and go, no, wait a minute. I did watch the whole thing. That means what they did, it, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It made me pause. So try to think about that. Give one of us little guys a leg up this year. You know, nope, we're just going to do one at a time because I'm not 22 or 22 and a half. 22. So, and I wrote a pattern. We're going to do it in, wait a minute. Let's flip that. And I'm going to do it as a beginning quilting class. I'm a little concerned that people are going to think it's too hard. Realistically, it's just half square triangles and solid squares. It just looks a little bit bigger. Hey, Robert, can you take her out? Just woke up. Okay. Do I have a picture of it? I tried to have a picture of it, but I didn't want to print. This is a shit print job because for some reason Robert's printer, the printer upstairs, does jack shit. This is supposed to be gold. Actually, why did I even show you that? That. There it is. That's what I'm doing. Hey, kiddo. How's it going? Yeah, it's just getting everybody to do the same thing, right? And I run lots of playlists to give others. Good, thank you. And there are times I do the same thing. If I know somebody's out there, I mean, I had a friend, I've talked about her before, that she was running a channel too. She had helped me with my social media stuff for my business. And so I would turn her videos on even if I wasn't in the room to give her a little leg up. But, she died, and now I don't do that anymore. So we did that, and we've done 12 of those. Am I head in the way? Nope. And 2 of those. Good. Fabric C is yayo. So what if does that look too hard? These are all just half square triangles that you do 2 at a time. And then your block has 4 corners in it. Do 3 of them and do the border. I didn't realize you had a channel, sweetheart. I'll go take a look. Does this let it link in the bottom? Can you link that stuff on? I don't know if you can link. It's technically advertising, but it's all good. I'll find you, or tell us. Is it under the same Raymond Katie? I will go take a look and help you out. I'm not a year old yet. And I can tell you, I was tickled pink when the guy who quilts came in, because he has a big channel. Okay, to me, he has a big channel. What are we getting? Oh, we're gonna have to open up quite a bit of this. My husband fell asleep on the couch. I'm gonna go set this dog outside. He's my old dog. We gave her a bath today. And I rounded the corner and caught her peeing on a carpet. Let's see. And I'm pretty sure my kid fell asleep reading. So, all right. Who? You? You. Yes, sorry. The guy who says. No, that him. That's him exactly. I was so excited when he popped in and watched for a while and he followed me. It's the little things. I was like so excited. All right. Being as I can't get anybody to help, can you give me just a second? I'm gonna run and just dump her on in the grass. Okay, sorry. Dog. One man show here. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when you tune into someone's house, right? You never know what's gonna happen. Okay. Now I just gotta listen for her because I don't know if she's going to find her way in. You know, let's do this way. And then I'll just square up this edge of this cut, and then the rest will be fine. Whew. Did a big loop. One, eek, two, three, eek. I guess eek's my damn word today. And I got paint chips for the living room. I think we'll be doing some painting. To be honest, though, I might need, no, I might not need this again. Um, I think the price thing that I'm gonna die on is the price of paint. It used to be, is that coming across? What color does this mat look like to you? Because on my screen it now looks blue, and it is lavender. I'm not sure why. I mean, the fabric looks roughly right. Hmm. Uh, it used to be the cheap way to redecorate, and when it's damn near 80 bucks a gallon, 60, 80 bucks a gallon, I fucking want to do that. But I still want to paint. That was a large offset, so I'm gonna just fix that. Okay, still listening for the dog. Mm-mm. Might got that one in a square. Let's, nope. Whoops, I need to flip it. Lois, you on watching? We are doing 10, 6. Oh, boy, am I glad. Nope, I need 6.5 inch squares, so I can go ahead and do. There's two. And oh, I got a glare on this board. I've never made this one. It's been on my list for years. That'd be fun. Now let's see if I might get my 11-inch piece out of that. So let's fix this offset. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get another camcorder. I think the quality's better. Oh, now he's awake. I took Daisy out. I don't know. Um, she hasn't come back in yet. He told me not. There's 2 of 10. Okay. I never know where that's. She was shaking today. She was so cold. I gave her a bath and then she just got chilly. So then I took her upstairs and we sat with a hair dryer and she didn't freaking like that either. 2, 4. You're ugly, but it's not detailed. You know, why? Here's the why am I flipping everything? Let me just do it this way. If there's a hard way and an easy way, I'm going to do it the hard way every time. 2, 4, 6. Did you see Mickey Rourke started a GoFundMe to pay his rent? I mean, I don't want anybody homeless, but we got bigger problems. 4, 6, 8, 2 more. That's gonna come out of this one. Maybe I should hit it with an iron. What's the weather like in Michigan, Sally? Have snow? 11 months. Jeez, that's horrible. Horrible. There's my little girl. Here. She walks different. She walks slower, that's for one thing. All right, there's 10 of the 9 1/2. Big rectangles. I gotta stop and think about some of them having to go up. I don't see why though. Okay, so 10, and then I need 1 3 1/2 by 11. So this is a good piece, good big piece. This is a partial piece. Let's do that. Being difficult. Hey, Miss Daisy, how's it going? 39. All right. 11. Solid 11, not 11 1/2. Okay. And 3. There's our pieces. I wonder what that one's for. It's weird signs. So I may not like the fact that I have the garment rack over the sewing machine, but I can drape a lot of shit on it. I don't think that that's probably a good thing, but yeah, I can. And that's where it all is. I might have accidentally hit a button, so you get to see. All right, we've got that one done. Oh, wait a minute. I rolled it up. We need a 3 1/2 by width of fabric too. I don't know why we need both. I'm guessing it doesn't really matter. We just need to do it. Robert was looking at, we have a fruit tree, a fruit cocktail tree, and we haven't had a whole lot of luck with it yet. It's still be 3 or 4 years up for us now. So it's lopsided and I don't know. But yeah, I only see Sally. No, no, I have something that tells me how many people are watching. So I have 3 current viewers. Yeah, that's it. There's there's people I know one of my friends, that's what she does. Is she just turns it on, where we see, and she does something else and just listens. And that's okay. Or watch after 3 6 1/2 inch strips. I stream through OBS. What do you do, Katie? Or at least that's what I think that little thing is, because that's the one that adjusts. So I think that's going to be even going down. Hey, Christy, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Of course. Nice of you to join us tonight. Okay, I'll tell you what we're doing. Where'd I put the powder? Oh, it's under. Unfortunately, I didn't get it cut before, but we're gonna do magic carpet, and these are our colors. So we're gonna do the focal, then the next, then this, then purple, and then I have green, and I think we're calling it what, fire, Katie? We're calling it fire because I have drawn a complete blank on what color to call that. One, two, thank you. I've held on to that one for a while. And I've kind of got this outlook that I need to stop saving them for the perfect project. Because maybe this is the perfect project. I mean, that's hard because I have done a few things that I'm like, oh, I should have waited that much. Feel like I ruined it. But, and then no, I guess we decided that. I was going to say I have to figure out the background. But I think Sally said to go with the purple. Okay, we need 3 strips of the 6.5 and 2 strips of the 3. You working on anything tonight, or are you just hanging out? I've had this forever. Put my fabrics back in their stacks. I get a little anal about that, I guess. Oh, shit, that's a floor. I don't care about that, though. I want to put my pretty fabrics in. Yeah, but I'll do oh, no, I gotta, okay. Confession time, right? All right. So I have had the shop. I bought the shop in 2012, so it'll be 14 years. Um, cutting stitching strips tonight. Okay, that's tedious, isn't it? Um, so I've had the shop 14 years come July, and before I bought the shop, on one of the previous owner's sales, I picked up this. I don't even know who did it. I'm gonna have to look at salvage. I don't even know why she had it either, but she had this baby fine corduroy, and she had some, I think they were Woolies flannel, but they were expensive at the time. It was more expensive than some of the other stuff. And so I bought some of this stuff, and it's been in my stash. And, after owning the shop, I'm like, it's just regular price flannel. I would still like it. But the baby fine corduroy, still have it. I did make one thing out of it. What happened to them? did make one thing out of it, and it was a stuffy, I think. But now I have no idea. Ugh. All right. My back hurts. Can we figure this out sitting down? I have just felt so worn down and tired lately. Can't sleep for shit. I keep waking up in the night. I swear I saw every hour. 6.5 by 9.5. I think I saw every damn hour last night. I wonder why I'm tired. Okay. I'm only doing 2 at a time, but it's okay. 2, I mean 12, right? I don't understand. I think. Oh, that's where I'm missing stuff. The stripes, because that will be a block background in the color. But, oh, I guess some are longer. So I'm like, I would think they'd be the same amount of rectangles on each one. Nope. It's okay. I was like, well, I can just cut it all and change where it's going to be later if I feel like I have to. But I'm not gonna. I need to just done it. You know. We were talking gardens earlier. Do you have a garden? Oh, we got 4. Hi, whoever's lurking. I don't know what to do with the 3 inchers. Let's put another one of these down. Oh, shit. Camera's still on me. You don't want to look at me. That's not what you're here for. This is what we're doing. I should, for people coming in and out, let's just fold this and set it in a way that I can just pick it up. Shit. Yeah. And then yellow is next. And now purple. So now I can just move that. Oh, you can just live there. Maybe I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Oh my god. All right. Let's not move this. I just change the order that I do this in. I didn't think about the glare. So I managed to hang a new light in here, which is probably why I have a glare, because I hung a light over that way. And I got the new design wall light. My kid's like, so it's better? I'm like, shit, all I had was a tablecloth. It's not like I could stick a pin in it. Right? That's annoying. Let's put another purple light. Yeah, if you know me, you'll get that I couldn't handle that. I know. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can hear you. You know, there's you're local, right, Christy? Uh, wow. Maybe I'm in perimenopause. Um, one of the construction guys around here, I can't remember his name. Um, he has done up a whole shed. He's got like a murder shed for the birds and everything. He's got it down to fucking science. And they do it all the time. I'm like, nope, couldn't do it. Could not do it. I get it. I would trade for it, but I wouldn't. And I might it, but I can't be the one to do it. Oh, fuck. Gonna have to cut one more. Look at there. I'm not sure how that happened. Huh. This one okay? Yeah. And these are okay. All right. And these two also okay. So now what's my count? I have to cut another strip. 2, 4, 6, 8. Did I not? I must not have trimmed enough off of this set. I'm only gonna get one set out of this. But do I have to cut smaller things? Can I get it out of that? 10. Crap on toast. Yeah, that's what I thought. Chrissy, were you the one that said the commenting was off? I think I fixed it, but nobody's commented. Every time I look, it says commenting is on. So if you're the one, try it. 'Cause I must have done something wrong still. I went through and did everything by individual videos, and then after I did that, it says, "Here's your freaking way to do it in bulk." Oh, great, thank you. And every time I look at things, it says, "Come out." Okay, until I am tired, because that was supposed to be a 6.5 inch cut. I cut 9.5 inch lengths, but we cut a 9.5, which to me, I always, when I do stuff, I always cut the bigger size width. I mean, whatever. But my pieces will still be okay. I just cut off more than I needed. What are we going to do next? All right, that should be 12. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yay! All right, we're going to line our cut rows down. This is going to go here and not in my pile to put away because I got to refold it. So we're drinking Diet Dr. Pepper today. About fell asleep about 5 o'clock, so a little caffeine. Sub cut into one strip, 3.5 by 11. I talk so much on these that my throat gets dry. So I do try to have something to drink here. Not always alcoholic. 11. Now, is it turned off during the live because it's live and that it should work when it's not? I don't know. We'd ask the Google machine, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do anything with that currently, even if I asked the Google. Okay. That'll all make sense at some point, right? Next. Pretty sure, right? I got purple. Next is green. I love this designer. Okay, so it did work. Okay, so I fixed it. It just doesn't, you can't comment on live. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, because I'm trying. The old broad that doesn't know what she's doing. Oh, I'm gonna have to unwind quite a bit. Good thing I have a couple chunks of this. I really like this. Daisy, are you stuck? You have a ramp, or steps at least. Okay. See, even when I'm good and I put my tool in the same spot, I still end up not being able to find them. 6.5, right? Let's not do it the wrong way. 1, 2. I can hear her pacing around in the living room. I did it again. 6.5. And it just makes more sense to me that it would go the other way. 3. Did I do anything with 3 inches? Well, it could be part of the binding. Because 9. Can't I get more that way though? Fuck this. I'm gonna try it. I'm not quite sure why they would tell me to do it this way. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I've been doing this for a few days. Because now I can just cut every 6.5 inches. And I mean, there's a chance. Quarter. Sometimes that white line throws me off because it's not the measurement I want. 2. But I'm doing this all wrong on this one, so. Daisy, you made it up! Yay. I don't have to worry. I shouldn't worry, but I do. 2, 4. I can get 6 out of one of these strips and only 4 out of the other way. I think it makes more sense to do it this way. So that's going to mess with how many I need. So we're just going to cut them as we go. Might as well. All right, now I'm one. I've seen this quilt made, and it was black background and all shades of blues. It was very pretty. And my customers, I think, made it for a grandson. I think. That was 6, right? 8. I don't care, but this was directional. So this one's going this way and this one's going this way. I mean, they're all going to get turned around. It's not going to matter. But it probably would have been better to fuck up like that on just a random thing. 9.5. So yeah, doing it this way, you only get 4. I think this needs scrappy binding. Let's put our green pieces on our ruler board. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need one more strip because I only need 2, so maybe the 6.5 would be fine. I didn't mark everything off. I am where I think I am, right? This is fabric B. Okay, I did that. Same cutting instructions as fabric C. Why did you tell me that? So, if in the wrong spot, if I need 10, then let's do one of each cut. That would be 10. Because 2 out of the 2.5, or the 6.5, and 4 out of the 9.5. Clear as mud, right? Shit, you guys shouldn't be letting me think. Wait, I've already got some cut. Fucking A. Yeah, I need to. Oh, go to bed. I don't think that's it though. I am seriously wondering if I'm hitting that. What do they call it? Cougar puberty now? That's great. Okay, I have to subcut that. I might need more. And 3.5 inch strip with a fabric. Because I'm gonna need some squares too on this one. Maybe should have done the bigger one. 3.5. It's too late now. Damn it. Daisy's back down. I can make. I probably need another one. I think I screwed. It's not screwed. It's just weird. And I'm weird, so it doesn't matter. So if this is 6.5 wide, I'm going to cut these at 9.5. So that is 12, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so I've got my 10-inch, or my rectangles. Might not be okay. And I need 4 squares. Maybe not. There's 2, and I need 4. I could get a third, but I can't get. Okay, so how big is this? Can I get the 11? Jeez. Door opened. Hey, scare the crap out of me. Totally jumped a mile. Don't know why. Yep. Well, no. Cameras are pointing down. I think Daisy's stuck in the front room. I would save her. She she got out of there once. I could hear it. And then God, I fucked this one all up. Oh,
All right, let's go rescue Davy.
you just pacing her butt around there. Right. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Wow, I'm fucking hot. You guys witnessing me having a fucking hot flash or something? Or maybe that's exactly what this is. She too warm? Alright. And yeah, great. I think we're finally done with the green with all my fuck ups and everything. Uh, okay. Well, there'll be room for it all in this rack, which is good. I have it all. Okay. I'm thinking we do scrappy binding. I have a lot of pieces that are like 3 inches. Maybe I should leave those out. No, maybe I'll just leave all of it out. And that means we're gonna have to take care of it quickly because I've been trying to clean and organize in here. I don't think I've ever gotten it quite 100% like I want it, being um this is a new spot for me. All right, this is the what color do you call this? Gee, I'm so glad I moved that there. Now it's annoying. Want me to call you when it dings? Okay. Hey there, how's it going? Someone snuck in. We're just fucking up cutting fabric for a project. I like this, but I'm throwing you guys under the bus too. Whatever. It's a team effort. This is what we're working on, and we're cutting our last fabric for the center. That's not the background, but I'm working with some tight quarters here to be on camera, so I'm folding my fabric. And all the fun shit. Please like and follow and share and hit the subscribe and the bell and the fun stuff because you love me and you want to come back. You need to like have it on the calendar as a let's see what Jamie can screw up tonight. We should turn this into a game, like how many times I say the word fuck or something. That might be funny. All right, so I did the green and that piece, and this is we're calling that fire. This was purple, and this was teal, and that makes this yellow. 3 strips, 6.5. I got no rhyme, no reason if you're watching me. Half the time I cut on this side, half the time I cut on the other side. It all depends on how I set it down. 1, 6, and hey, Miss Daisy. Making your way back in here. 2. Ooh, slid down the ramp. We're gonna have to take cans to, yeah, we're overloaded in the garage.
That's Friday, maybe Thursday, depending.
1, 2, 3.
Thursday, I might be having the last blockbuster with Colin.
Oh, fun. Wait, isn't that in Salem?
It's in Bend.
That's a hell of a drive.
Yeah.
2, 3, and that's a hell of a drive. Hell, you could turn that into an overnight.
Thursday.
Well, you should see what else is around there. Maybe some arcades or something, and turn it into an overnight fun trip. And one of them. So we have 3 strips at 6.5. We did that. I haven't cut it. 2 strips at 3.5. And one of them we take an 11-inch piece off. Something's sticking on the floor here. Yeah, you're like Gilligan's Island kind of shit. So here's a funny for tonight. And you all can enjoy it too, being as you're hanging out. So we got a new sofa, and it's a sectional, and the back doesn't come as high anymore. So we can look over the back, which means the dogs can look over the back. And we got our food and sat on the couch. You weren't here, Abe. Dad wasn't here. We're sitting down eating. We're watching, food porn. And I look up, and Dusty is full ass leaning on the arm of the couch, staring into the kitchen. She's been staring into the kitchen for like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm like, we're all over here. There's nobody else here. She was still waiting for Dad to grab his shit, come sit down. I'm like, he's not here. Oh, dolls. All right, we're going to, and I think I fixed the commenting because people couldn't comment. Yay. Next is attaching a photo at the end of an already posted live. So, like, I managed to get a picture of the Doxy files done Doxy Quilt. I put it up on the board and took a picture of it. But how do I get that attached to the end of the video? I spent all day working on computer shit, learning a new design software, and Helen even did work. I brought work home. 2, 4. I don't think I did very much. I think I only got 2 checked in. I brought just twinge in my back. Hey, from Kentucky, Linda's Trendy Threads. How's it going, Linda? We're just screwing around. This is pretty much a channel to just fuck around on. We all hang out. Some people don't even talk to me. They just listen. This is what we're working on tonight. And It was one of those days, and I didn't pre-cut, so I'm sorry. You guys have to watch me pre-cut. And those are my colors. How's it going in Kentucky? I'm gonna have to stop and write your guys' thing down and see if you have. Do you guys have YouTube channels I should be going checking it out? Trendy Threads. And Katie's on here too. Katie, did you go to bed? You kind of should, because it's really late. Updated a photo. Okay, well, thanks. Quilter, Greenland, and that's a dash, right? K-A-T-Y. So is Linda, is your channel Linda's Trendy Threads? Did I just write that down for fucking nothing? Because I didn't even think, because I'm so new, to check. And Katie has a channel too, and I should have been over there. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. Somebody help keep count for me because I'll have to count it again if not. That's 8. Yay! I'll go find you. But I forgot how many we needed. Story of my life. Can't remember shit. 6, and I have in strips 12, and I have 8. Keep me honest here. 8. And I do this in my home, so you're gonna have all kinds of interruptions. My dogs. I have a 15-and-a-half-year-old dog. So there are times we've got to run her butt outside. 10. This is the last. Yay. I'm thirsty tonight. My God. All right. We've done. Set my pen down. We cut 3 and we subcut. We cut 2. And I don't think I've subcut one. We did it. Yep, I did. Hey, I did that already. All right. That means this can hang with the other done. Cut stuff. Okay. Let's take a look at this background because I think as much as I want to just kind of start piecing, I think damn near everything has background in it. Everything has the background. Okay. So I'll show you what my 2 choices were, and then Sally, if she's still around. Um, Sally said she liked the purple one. Ooh. So keeping that in mind, looking at the picture, off to the side, we're going to. I'm all about presentations at the side things. People don't understand what I'm doing at the shop. I own a shop, so there are times I will fold and move bolts around so it mimics a block, and then they're like, oh, oh, I see. So I think if I had a super dark navy here at the house, I would do that, but I do not. I mean, I do, but I don't think I have enough. 5/8. I can look. Dude, what do you think of these 2? I have been in. I have both sewing rooms done. Both sewing rooms. Oh, you must tell. So it's time to get back to sewing. Both sewing rooms? To be fair, I own a shop and I own my home. So That's kind of two, but then they're separated by miles, and that kind of sucks if I need something. Let's see. Real quick, while you look at that, see if there's enough of this one and see what you guys think. I don't know that there's enough of this one, but I'll pull this too. Why, Jen? Are you wobbling on your back? Let's. I'm pretty sure. I am in Oregon. Let's see. I've got almost 9 inches and almost 12 inches. That is close, but I don't know if I could get. Well, they're small, aren't they, on this one? Yeah, they're only 3.5 inch strips. Okay, so we're going to put this in the running because I think it'll work. And I think that's too close. Now that I got a third one up there. I don't know. What do you think? Sally said she liked the purple one better. And I think I would still go darker blue. I mean, I don't think it's bad though. Maybe we should have it on the other end. Maybe we should see it. Like, well, shit. I think we're taking the black out. So that's. Oh, I don't have a dog here. I'm rolling over to it. No, I swear. Something. Maybe something sticky? I don't know. Crap on toast. I'm gonna go with my gut instinct or my first thought, being as I want to get cutting, and you guys are doing your thing. Okay, let's do that and fold it so I can get it back in my shelving system. You do like the blue? What do you think? You like the blue better than the purple? Anybody else have an opinion? Let's open this up a little more so you can see that there is quite a bit of blue in there. But don't we still want to pop these? Will it? I guess it would. It'd be tight, but okay. We're gonna try to make it work. I think there might be some scrap at the shop of this because there was a block of the month, which is why I have these weird freaking cuts. Okay, blue it is. Let's see if we can figure out how to get everything we need. Just a minor challenge. We like challenges, right? Okay. 9 strips, 3.5 inches wide. Set 4 with the fabric strips for use and construction from the remaining strips. I don't think I can do it. It said I only needed 5/8. Nope. I was looking at fabric A. I need minimum length of yard. I do not have enough of the blue. Damn it. Because I'm trying to pick a plainer one without a lot of pattern. There's my old dog. What's my old ass dog doing? Old ass dog? Hi, old ass dog. I love you. You know, it's not time, right? Alright, what's down here? Too much print. No, this says that there's enough. Let's see what you guys think of this one. Let's see what we think of this one. It's put in a spot which should indicate that there's a yard. Because I fold my fabrics different. We should check in with your organization that you just did. See if you do something different. So I fold my fabric on a 6.5-inch ruler if there's a yard, and a 4.5-inch ruler if there's less. Okay, there is enough of this. So it'd be, the other blues are too light, I think. I think it needs to be dark. Or I'm going to make it dark. How about that? So now we're back to this with the purple. Do I see the purple? Or do I go with the blue? That better not be my dog. That's my dog. Ave, are you downstairs? Okay. Dogs are barking. Food's done. All right. Let's just still go with the blue. All right. We're going to do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Hi, dog. Oh, wait. We're from down under? Wow. That's funny. The squirrel better not be out at this late at night. I'm going to bring the slingshot home from work. I have a feeling we'll be overrun with squirrels this year. I've already seen him chittering at me. What the hell? All right. I will not say that. So as I was looking for a pattern to play with tonight, I have a lot of paper piecing patterns. Which carpet? Take it outside. I can put some in tonight. 3. There's some cool ass patterns I've got, but they're complicated. I thought about doing them, but it's like it's gonna take me a week to map out those fucking colors. Because one, I want to redo them off. Because now I need to do her in real colors. The moth is the deathhead moth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I did it in rainbow, which is great. But after I did that, should have done it in its real life colors because that's pretty cool too. It actually looks really steampunky. Have you seen a deathhead moth? They're browns and golds and creams and blacks. Very, very steampunky. Might be why I like them. Well, it could be the skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is why I can't cross stitch because I can't retain my number. Last one. That ate up a yard. I think this was Michael Miller, the older Michael Miller. Any of these ever seen? Textiles. Oh, come on. That's not fair. There's my dots. Where's that? That should be this one. P&B. That's right. Okay. 1, 2, so say 4. 3 and 4. Set 4 strips aside to use in unit construction from the remaining strip subcut. Subcut. Oh my God, I haven't heard that song in a million years. Wild. That song's older than you are. Probably, yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I saw this funny reel the other day. I don't know about you, but I don't completely get the 6-7 thing. I'll admit it. I don't really get it. And that's okay. I don't have to get everything. But somebody said, us Gen Xers, what we need to do. What size is this? 11. Shit, I don't need that big a thing. Um, Anytime somebody does the 6-7 and asks the answer, say 42. Because those of us that know will laugh. 42 is the answer, man. All right, so we've got, where the hell's the pen? We've cut the 9 and we've set the 4 aside. We've got one. We need 4 pieces that are 11 inches. And one piece that's 22. I thought I needed a 22. That's why I went to this one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get 122. Then we can mark it off the list. Be done with a big ruler. So here's a 22. And one of the 11 inchers, that was definitely not. But I can probably get a 6.5-inch piece out of that. Yes, I can. I'm going to have to leave some of these over here so we can just count this as now a remnant. That's gone. How do I want to do that? There's my 2 size pieces that I need. Craziness. All right, we're going to cut the salvage off. Oh, where is he? Oh shit, we're up in 2 hours. No wonder. It's time for the dog to go to bed. All right, well, I guess we can wrap this up for tonight. Oh, did you fall? Yes. I will finish cutting the blue strips and then we can start piecing because this is all we have left. 2, 3. Nope, but I can get 6.5-inch piece out of this. You know, it's not good when you hear that our president from the kid. No idea. what just happened, but what he just found out. One, two, three of those and three of those. Will this open and give me another one? Yeah. All right, you guys have hung out with me long enough. This Inspector Gadget is gonna give pills to the dogs. Oops. And go upstairs. I think I've worked hard enough today. For God, I need 14 of those. So I think what I'm doing is cutting all the 11s that I can get, and then need only one more 11. One, two, three. Let's do that. Hey, Daisy, how's it going? Pacing, pacing. Fell off the bed last night. My bed's high. Scares the crap out of me when she doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have baby bumper guards. Bye, Sally. And pillows where we don't have those, and a ramp at one of the openings. And phew, Robert got up out of bed and didn't put the pillow there, but she was sound asleep. I didn't even see her start walking around. Oh, I see. 3, 4. Let's do it intensifying. Then I can tell quickly. Okay. Hey, Daisy. Are you ready for me to be done here? 3. I know, I know. This is so close. I don't care, Mom. See, yeah, it's that damn white line again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that thing. What is that? Nothing. Let's use it. Okay, so then that's 10. So I need 4 more. That should be easy. And then we're done. 6.5. 2. Well, looky there. I have a whole strip that I didn't use. Remind me of that when I'm wondering what the fuck I'm doing with this extra strip later. Alright? Because I will. I will totally do it. Okay. Definitely I'm knocking shit on the floor. Nothing I needed, evidently. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I did not realize I went that long. I'm just cutting and bullshitting. So I'm glad you guys hung out with me. You two, sorry, Linda and Katie, I'm gonna go try to find your channels because we help everybody, right? Gotta help each other. Or that's totally the wrong fucking link. How'd I do that? I know. All right, so you guys all have a good night. I will be back here on Thursday. We'll be working on this one again. Unless for some reason I have to pattern test or quickly do something, but it should be, well, I'll put that on there. It should be working on this again next week. So I'm off. I'm tired. The dog's tired. We're going to bed. Good night.